Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome back to my Let's Play. This is episode 4, where I'm going to start building a couple other things, and the first thing I decided to build here is to step away from the modding just a little bit, because I need to build a way to produce more food for myself. I could go explore the landscape, but as you guys probably know, pigs and that kind of stuff won't respawn automatically, so I'm going to need to set up some kind of farm system. I'm going to have to do some farming for some wheat, but I'm also going to have to set up some kind of animal farm as well. So I'm starting to put together in my mind exactly the way I want to do that, so let's get started. So I've grabbed a few things to get settled in and start making up this farm I'm going to do. Actually get myself another axe because I need to get some more wood. I want to build some fences to keep some animals in, and I want to get a bucket, fill it up with water, and I can start building a wheat farm. And I'm also going to build a little bit of a tree farm here because I need more wood, and I should really start, planting trees to replace the wood I'm chopping down. So I happen to have a good number of rubies here, so why not just make myself a quick ruby axe. Plenty of sticks, so that'll be good. Perfect. And I'm also going to make a new item here. Let me show you guys this one. What I'm going to build here is a sickle. And a sickle is part of the Red Power 2 add-on. I'm just going to make myself a stone sickle right now. This is for cutting plants, harvesting crops, and that kind of stuff. It's a good way to clear out some tall grass in the area. So let's go outside and try it out, shall we? If I just right-click on, or left-click, I'm sorry, you'll see that it's clearing up the grass pretty quickly. It harvests in pretty much a 5x5 area. So 5x5 from where you're standing, and it's a great way to clear out big chunks of grass. So as you can see, real quickly clearing out some grass, getting myself some more seeds, and getting ready for this little farm that I'm talking about building here. And for those of you who don't like all this grass all over the place, I'm actually one of you. This is a great way to clear it up real fast. So works perfect. Definitely check out making one of these guys. So let's find a good spot to build my farm. Ooh, an egg. Thank you, Mr. Chicken. / duck, / whatever you are. Alright, let me find a good spot to make a farm and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I just spent a little bit of time clearing out the area next to my house. You can see my house in the distance there. There's this nice little flat plateau here where I'm going to set up, I think, the majority of my farming system. Looks like it's starting to get dark out, so I'm going to start building myself a few fences, and I'm going to go sleep through the night and start building this up. So, like I said, I'm going to need a good amount of wood here to get my fence system going. So, let's get this set up real fast. That'll do us pretty well, at least for now. And like I said, let me go get through the night here. I'll be right back. Alright, quick nap. Did me well. And I'm going to go and start building this fence over here. Looks like a creeper's already eyeing my farmland. Let's show him what happens if he starts to mess with me. Either he explodes or I do. Alright, he does. Alright, let's get this little fencing system built here real quick. And like I said, this isn't terribly industrial crafty or build crafty or anything like that, but I do need some way of, getting food for myself, and this is as good a way as any. I mean, eventually, way further down the line, I'm going to have a better way of doing this, but for now, what the heck. Now, I want a decent-sized pen here, and I obviously don't have nearly enough wood to take care of this, so why don't I go collect some more wood real quick. Alright. Got some wood for myself, used up that stone axe, so let's convert this into wooden planks, which I'll turn into a few more fences. That should do, at least for now. Might need a little bit more, but what the heck, I think I'm good. Hey, a nice looking pen. And I'm going to break this piece here and this piece here, why not? And here is where I'm going to place my gates. Not a bad system. Now let's get ourselves some animals. And the way we do that is we grab some wheat in our hand and get their attention. Hey. Hey, buddy. Follow me. Let's go. Oh, yeah. That's right. Right into this here pen. Thank you. I should grab a sheep or two as well, because I'll probably want to get some wool in the future, if I can get their attention. Come on. There we go. Nice. Hey, get back here. Hey, there's a pig too. Alright, yeah, I lured my pig out of my fence. Come on. There we go. And we want at least 2 of every animal so we can start breeding. Come on, Mr. Sheep. Maybe you guys know a better way to get them to pay a little bit of attention to me, but it looks like eventually they start to follow. Come on. Almost there. Thank you. And I want one more pig, and I think I saw one kind of off in this direction somewhere. Or actually a few around here. There's one. Hey, buddy. So this is pretty much going to be my animal farm. I do need to find some cows or something, but I think for now this will do me fine. Almost there. Oh yeah, y'all love to follow me once you're already in the pen. Good. Now, let's close this guy, and I'm going to feed this pig. And I'm going to feed this pig. And hopefully that means that they're going to want to do something about all their loving that they got. Hey, there it is. Nice little baby pig. Now, this is actually a true story, but I have some nieces, and they love the baby pig. I mean, they think it's the cutest thing ever. My nieces are 10, 8, and 6, and they actually play Minecraft pretty well. At some point I might want to do a video and have them in the background, but we'll see. So, got a baby pig there. Let's make some farmland. Now I'm just going to build my, little bit of farmland right up like this, I think. I don't need a terribly large amount. And I did grab an empty bucket here, but didn't really ever fill it up. And I should fix that big hole that was left by the creeper. And a good way, if you don't want to travel far for water, is just to make yourself a quick, unlimited water source like I just did. And then you can get as much as you want to fill up your little reservoir area. At least for now, until we have some of the equivalent exchange toys that we're going to need to have. And I need to make myself, real quick, a hoe. Yeah, that's the recipe. And we can lay our grass back down here. And I do need to surround this guy with a little bit of a fence area because I don't want animals walking in there and trampling all over my wonderful little creation. So why don't I just grab a few more fence posts. Hopefully that's enough. We'll see. Almost. And I'll definitely need another gate. I'm sorry, Mr. Chicken, but I need some more food. And plant down some seeds. Is it true that if you walk slowly on farmland like that, you won't hurt it? I hope so. Alright, looks good to me. So I think that's enough farming. Let's go build some cool stuff. What do you guys say? As I was heading back, I decided to do a little resin farming here, get some resin out of my rubber trees, and it's starting to get dark out, so I'm going to go after some more Endermen, and if you guys want to laugh at me as I die trying to do that, I figured I'd film it. So, why not? Let's see if I can find any. I got 2 of those Ender Pearls earlier, and I would like to get 2 more, because I can use Ender Pearls to make a new item. So let's see if I can find any Endermen first off. Plenty of non-Endermen. See why I need food? I should really at least be having some kind of armor on while I do this, but oh well. I'm alright, I'll live. For now. Let me look around a little bit for an Enderman. Hopefully I can find one around here. Don't want to walk into lava. That would probably be bad. Oh, this is probably going to be a problem very soon. Oh, yeah, it's a problem. Let me run back and collect my items, and I will be back shortly. So, I slept through the night just to make it daytime, and of course there's a creeper right outside my door. I really need to get myself some armor or something, maybe eventually. For now, let's go get our items back. I think Notch increased the damage that enemies do. Yeah, this is probably going to be bad. There it is. Alright, no more filming me die. I'll be back once I've collected my items again. Alright, just collected all my stuff back. There was another creeper outside, but I think I'll be alright. That should be good. There he is. Ha ha ha. Alright, without further ado, let's get to building something, shall we? So it's time for the next item Direwolf wants to build, and I believe this is the recipe, something like this. And, oops, I forgot something, so I'm going to leave it in the crafting table there. And I need to get one more item. One of these, and one of these. I'm actually going to need 2 of each. What the heck, I'll just take a whole bunch. Probably need some more iron, too. At least for now. And I believe that if I place one of you in here and one of you with that, I get a mysterious substance. What is that? That is used to create a portal gun. So it does cost a diamond and some obsidian, and a few people tend to think the portal gun's a little bit overpowered. And you know what? It is a little bit overpowered, but it's a lot of fun to use. If you haven't watched my other Let's Plays or seen what this gun does, basically you can place a portal on one wall, portal on another wall, and teleport through. It's a great way to get around, especially in conjunction with the next item I'm about to build. Let's get ourselves another one of those mysterious substances, and I'm going to grab myself some iron. And that'll give me a portal spawner. This is an item that reacts to redstone and will spawn a portal for you. I do need a pickaxe, and I don't think a ruby pickaxe will do. Oh, it will work. Perfect. Now, how does this work? Simple. All we need to do is create a redstone signal somehow. And I'm going to use a lever right now just for demonstration purposes. And if you apply a redstone signal to this guy, it'll activate the portal. It doesn't need to be a lever on-off, it just needs a temporary pulse. And I can go ahead and place down my blue portal wherever I am and get back to my house. So that's cool. Now how can we get this guy to activate whenever we want? Well, that's another machine that I'm going to show you now. The next item I'm building is from a mod called Wireless Redstone. And guess what it does? It creates wireless redstone. This is a wireless receiver, and it'll receive a wireless redstone signal from somewhere. And where might I get a wireless redstone signal from? That's a good question. If I build a similar contraption with a redstone torch in the middle, I've got a wireless transmitter. That is going to transmit a wireless signal. Let's demonstrate how it works real quick for those of you who haven't watched my previous series and used these items before. You can set your wireless transmitter signal to any frequency you want. Let's use frequency 4. And if we apply a redstone signal to this guy, maybe with a lever, it's going to emit that redstone signal frequency over frequency 4 wirelessly. And if we have a receiver that matches frequency 4, you'll see that it turns on. And it'll turn on whenever the transmitter is turned on. You can have multiple transmitters and multiple receivers. It works great. And the final piece of this is I need to get myself a redstone torch. Did I use my last wooden stick? I must have. And a redstone torch on top of a wireless transmitter gives you a wireless remote. And what that does, if we place down our frequency 10, let's say, why not? And we use our wireless remote, just, anywhere we are, and pulse it, it's going to quickly and briefly turn on a pulse at the wireless receiver. So if we bring all these items together, we can build a machine that I've shown you guys in the past. Simply place a wireless receiver underneath this little guy, set it to whatever frequency you want. I'm going to stick with frequency 0. Now, anywhere I am out in the field, I can just use my wireless remote over frequency 0 and activate the orange portal. Then I take out my portal gun and shoot, and I can get back home. So anywhere I am. So the portal's off right now. Let's go out, we're out exploring, doing whatever. Pulse frequency 0, and shoot. Ta-da! I'm back home. It's a great way to travel. So that is the way I'm going to get home from now on, if I'm out in the field or mining. And while I'm at it, I never did place glass on my ceilings. And next time it rains, I'd rather not have water flowing into my house during the middle of my video. So why don't I put some glass on my ceilings real quick. And yes, sometimes I just get distracted mid-sentence and decide I need to do something. A little bit more glass is needed here, huh? Well, I'll get some of that going. I'm also going to clean up my inventory a little bit. I have a whole bunch of junk in here, as you can tell. Why don't I straighten all that out, and I'll be back shortly to check out something new for you guys. So I came to check on my pig farm. Things are going well. That pig's still a baby, so that's all well and good. My wheat farm's doing alright, and I feel like I want to go mining. So I'm just going to shoot my portal gun into the distance over there and hop out by my mining area. And I'm going to run downstairs and mine for just a little bit. And as usual, I know a couple people have requested that I, do the mining thing on fast forward as opposed to cutting it out. But honestly, I feel like it's a little boring, and plus doing the fast forward thing, it's great in short segments, but I'd hate to have a long segment of me mining in fast forward mode. That just doesn't seem entertaining. So why don't I mine for a little bit down here? You can see I picked level 6 again to start mining at. A couple of you guys have posted that level 10 might be the best place to go, so maybe I will check that out. That would be like right around here. So we'll see how it'll make out with that. I'm going to mine for a bit, and I will be back, you guys. So I mined for a little bit here, found some coal, and all of a sudden my drill's not working anymore. It ran out of power, and that's why I brought some rechargeable batteries with me. I can just sit here and hold right-click with my rechargeable battery, and if you're watching on my hotbar down there, it's draining the energy out of the battery and into the drill. So that's how you recharge your mining drill once you've been using it for a little bit. And it looks like it's fully recharged now, and I have a little juice left in the battery still, so that's good. And I can always recharge that battery when I get back by putting it in a bat box or in any kind of generator. So back to mining for a bit. And I found some lava too. So mining along here in my cave, I ran into a bit of a lava lake. And instead of mining around it, I'm just going to dump some water down and turn a bunch of lava into obsidian here. Because both I want to collect the obsidian, and I think this is the cave I was in a while back. Not 100% sure, but I might have been around here at some point. So I both want to collect some obsidian here. I'll lay down a bunch of torches right where I came out so I'll know where I was. Plus I saw some lapis lazuli back there in the distance and I'd like to collect that up. Perfect. So again, just mining a little bit here. I'll be back when I run into something cool. Alright, well, it looks like this is a pretty decent sized lava lake. You can see kind of in the background here. No idea how deep it goes, but I'm sure it's pretty decent in size. So I'm going to leave it there as is, and I'm going to come back to it later. But for now, I do want to get some of this obsidian. And like I said, it's a good idea to throw some water down while you're mining obsidian. And that guarantees that you're not going to lose the obsidian you mine. And I think that's enough mining obsidian for one day. I'm going to head back to my house real quick right now. Well, maybe not yet. I want to do a little bit more mining. And I might go back to level 0, because I'm not doing too well at 10 here. I keep running into lava lakes. Alright, so I've been mining down here at Bedrock Layer for a while, and I think it's time for me to go home. So let's just pulse level 0. And I'm home. Wahaha. I think that is just the best way to travel. So I've collected a bunch of junk, as you can tell here. Got myself a couple more red power items, and I actually made myself a new pickaxe and shovel with some of the emeralds I found down there, because I found I was running out of juice on those guys. My mining drill's pretty low on power, as are the 2 batteries that I have, so I need to recharge them in my bat box here. And let's dump off some of this cobblestone that I collected. Got some ores to macerate. Yeah, I think I did pretty well down there. Not too bad at all. So let's get those guys going, and I'm sorry again about the noise. Like I said, there's a bit of a bug, it seems, where sometimes the volume level of the machines don't stick. See? To the setting that I gave it. So, sorry about that. I was hoping to find some diamonds while I was down there, but no such luck. So I think now is probably as good a time as any to move on and go somewhere new. Alright, so I'm outside my house here, and I've been checking out this little mountain area I've got here. It's a pretty small hill, nothing too impressive about it, but I think it might be a nice place to make a nether portal. And in order to do that, I'm going to clear out some of this terrain a little bit. I want to dig through around here and see what I can find. So let's see what happens if I just clear out some area. Well, not the best cliff face I've ever seen, but not too bad. I definitely want to make some kind of neat little doorway in here. Typically at this point I'd like to make a jeb door, but I do not have any slimes to make a sticky piston in order to create that jeb door. So I wonder what I can do about that. Also, it looks like it's starting to get dark out. And also, I'm going to use some of my electric furnaces here to cook me up some smooth stone. A little bit better there. So let me straighten out my inventory and see what I can do. So flipping through my crafting guide here, you'll see I've got an interesting little recipe. I have a way to make a slime ball using a water bucket, a sugar cane, a sapling, and a seed. And that's an a recipe that's courtesy of Equivalent Exchange. So I've got a water bucket, I've got plenty of sugar cane, and some saplings. Sweet. So I'm going to need a good number of these guys, but that's alright. I'm going to create a few more slime balls, and I'm going to have to collect some more water. And while outside, I thought it might be a good idea just to look around a little bit and see if there's any Endermen out here. As it is nighttime. By the way, somebody write back and let me know how you guys can do with the YouTubing of nighttime. Not too dark, I hope? Alright, cool. Not a huge amount of Endermen out here, so that's fine. Just gonna collect myself some water. Kill a spider, you know, the usual. So the neat little trick that I'm doing here is simply leaving the sugarcane, sapling, and seeds in the crafting table, and then going and collecting more water. I just dug a quick hole in my floor here to hold the water for me. And if I remember correctly, to build a good jet door, I'm going to need about 8 sticky pistons. So why don't I just collect a couple more slimes for myself here, just in case. That should be good. Alright. Let's put this stuff back where it belongs. And get to crafting. So what did I say? 8 sticky pistons is what I'll need? Not a problem. Oh, right. The one thing about using an automatic crafting table like this is shift clicking with convenient inventory doesn't seem to work. Not a huge deal, but what are you going to do? And I made myself some smooth stone. Looks like I'm out of power because it's nighttime. Or I want to sleep through the night and allow those electric furnaces to start running again. And I feel like this episode's starting to run long, so I might wrap up soon. Yeah, this episode's definitely starting to run long. So why don't I, real quick, go build what I wanted to build inside this mountain. Alrighty then, I've got a little area set up down here, and I'm going to build my nether portal. That's right, it's about time that I build one of these guys. Because I need to get into the nether and start collecting some resources. Can I build that guy just a little high, or is that alright? Yeah, that seems high to me. I think it should be more like that. So I think I'm going to wrap this episode up here. It feels like a good wrapping up point, and you're going to have to stay tuned for episode 5, where I'll start going into the nether and collecting some glowstone among some other items. I would like to check out and see if I can find some of that nether wart stuff outside of Nether Fortress, but I might not do that right away. I'll probably just go down there and collect myself some glowstone, like I said. So let's light up this portal and wrap up the episode. This has been Direwolf20's Let's Play, Episode 4. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, stay tuned next time where I'm going to have to go jump through this portal. Alright guys, take it easy.